name is Yvonne Dragon. I'm co-founder of the Dragon Group. We specialize in sustainability and construction management here based in Atlanta. I am a woman founder, community builder, space maker, youth mentor, small business advocate, and I like to call myself a chief inspiration officer. I grew up in a time in Atlanta where there was a tremendous change and doors opening up for Black professionals. So my parents were a part of that movement of the reverse migration. I think Black excellence means really finding out what your purpose and your talents are that are unique to you and maximizing those. So when you do that, there's no competition. There's only one you. Nobody can do you better than you can do you. So if you stay rooted in that and know your history and know from what you came and what we as a people are capable of and what we can endure, you can't help but be inspired and do your very best. Oh, I'd say it's definitely a safe space where you're going to get educated, but you're also going to get nurtured and you're going to get loved on and encouraged on a day to day basis. There is competition and rivalry, but it's different because everyone is in the same boat, striving for the same goal of Black excellence. I would say my own family members have inspired me. So I come from a long line of entrepreneurs. I'm a seventh generation entrepreneur. And on the other side of my family, I think I'm the seventh college educated generation. And I know how hard it was to either build a business or get educated and to create, a meaningful life. Being rooted in my purpose inspires me. Making my community, whether it be a neighborhood or my city or a region or a building, safer and greener inspires me. Creating spaces that are meaningful, where meaningful work takes place inside those spaces, is inspiring to me. And travel is also inspiring to me. I think of buildings, but you can't build a community without the land. So, that connection to the land is very important. No one can take it away from you if you have purchased it properly and you protect it and you nurture it and you give that land meaning. It can't be taken away from you. So I think I'm drawn to just creating safe and healthy spaces. I think as a Black woman, safety is very important. And so I want to create for my community places that are soft to land, that you can be yourself, that is safe to occupy. I think in the last 5 years, bringing your total self to your job, the the femininity, the mother skills, the all of that, bringing all that to the table is kind of an advantage. You might get some pushback on it eventually, but you definitely have a different perspective. And when you're community building, which is a broader term outside of construction, when you're community building, who better to build community or build spaces that encourage community than a woman who gathers her family around a dinner table or gathers a meeting of the minds in her living room or hosts a mastermind group on Zoom? You know, who better to do that than someone who is innately wired to bring people together? I think the way that I celebrate Black History Month is doubling down in what I'm passionate and what my purpose is. That's one way. And then another way is I educate myself on learning more about current Black heroes and past Black heroes, unsung or recognized. I would say H.J. Russell. The He started off with, as a 16-year-old, purchased land near the Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, and then got into the drywall business, and then he grew his business into like a multi-million dollar business before his passing. And he created a legacy that is now 3 generations in. And so now his grandchildren are working in the business. Now, they're not in drywall, but the legacy of entrepreneurship, of creating opportunity, of being rooted in the community and amassing land, not just rural land, but urban land, which is even more valuable now, has definitely resonated with me. And he's mentored hundreds of people in his during his lifetime, including my dad. Yeah, it's something that my mom taught me. It's a phrase from a song. Um, God bless the child that's got her own. And it just, it basically means, you're responsible for yourself. You determine your success, your pathway. And if you always lean on yourself, of course you need partners, but it all starts and ends with you. I think mentoring is okay. So if you inspiring is saying, sharing what you're doing so that somebody else can see that they can do it too. But mentoring is the roadmap to get there. My dream for them is to find their purpose, and stick to it, and to drown out the noise and the naysayers and really follow their heart.